Okay, so the technical analysis here, let me remove this also. Fine. So I'm going to do the technical analysis first on the weekly chart. Okay, this is the weekly chart and these are the weekly candles. So this one candle represents 1 week. Now, if you see this, the weekly candle, okay, the only abnormal thing here is this. Okay, the upper band of the Bollinger Band and crossing over this particular resistance. Okay, so this okay, means the upper band of the Bollinger Band and crossing over this particular resistance. So this resistance was 36,100, 36,110 actually, but let's keep it 36,100 because plus minus 100. Okay, that is acceptable in Dow Jones. So it was 36,100, but now it is going to act as support. Then another resistance we have here is 36,600. It is 36,600. Okay, this is on the next resistance here. Then we have very good support here at 35,700. And yes, this is acceptable, 35,700. So these are the immediate support and resistances for Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. Now, these are the two problems that are seen here in the chart. Okay, as such, because let's see if this is a bull candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth bull candle. Okay, and there is already some good divergence here in Dow Jones, but there is very critical divergence in S&P 500. So S&P 500 is expected to come down. Okay, and some impact of S&P 500 will be seen here. Okay, on the Dow Jones chart. So okay. Uh, so the interpretation of this, the bull candle, is because it's a bull candle, so it is expected that the next candle that is going to form, it will be a bull candle. But when I say bull candle, that does not mean that the next candle is going to be this very heavy candle. It could be a candle like this. Okay, where first it came down, then it retraced. Okay, or it may be a candle like this. Okay, a bearish candle. Okay, where so there was a gap up open, then it came down. Okay, then it remained here. Okay, so a small bearish candle. Okay, which is again what the interpretation of this, the bull candle, say, means the next candle that is going to form, it should not be very heavy bull candle. It will be, sorry, it should not be a very heavy bear candle, but it should be a bull candle or a small bear candle. Anyways, so we will see like what exactly is going to happen. Okay, in sorry, that what exactly is going to happen in the Dow Jones Index on the daily chart. Okay, so that will be more clear on the daily chart. As of now, we are investigating the weekly chart. So let's cover the technical indicators and then we will move on the daily chart. So okay, so this part is complete here. Now let's do the technical analysis. So the technical analysis, it says, number one, it is Bollinger Bands. So if you see the Bollinger Bands, okay, market is moving up above the SMA of the Bollinger Band, okay, which means it is bullish. Secondly, it is moving above the upper boundary of the upper band of the Bollinger Band. So it is extremely bullish, but now it is critical because it has disrespected the upper band of the Bollinger Band. Okay, then we come to the moving averages. So there is a clear fan out. There is a clear fan out in the moving averages, which means the market is bullish again. Okay. Then we come to the Ichimoku. Ichimoku is not seen. Ichimoku is approximately 33,500 now. Until and unless something happens like what happened, okay, in the first week or in February, March 2020, market is not expected to hit the Ichimoku, okay, anytime soon. So all of these technical indicators are saying market is bullish. Now, if we look into the other technical indicators here, so we have MACD. Okay, MACD is still bearish, but it is marginally bearish. See, MACD is marginally bearish. Okay, uh, stock RSI is bullish because K channel is more than 80 and D channel is more than 60 and K is over D channel. It is bullish. Divergence. Okay, yes. Now the divergence is building up in Dow Jones. It is, as of now, it is 65. It means it may be considered critical. Okay, but it will be more critical when it actually hits like 70 or 68, 69, 60 or 69. So if the next candle will be a bull candle, okay, and even if the next candle will not be a bull candle, or if there is a candle, means a very small candle, but if this candle is like this and it remains here, in that case also that particular divergence, it will also increase. Okay, so we'll have to wait and see like what happened to the next candle. Momentum, no. Even though market is moving up, but the momentum is still low. It is very low. It is approximately 38 only. Anyways, all of the technical indicators other than the MACD, okay, other than the MACD, they are saying on the weekly chart, they are saying that Dow Jones is in the bull trend. All of the technical indicators on the weekly chart are saying that it is on the this Dow Jones, okay, it is in the bull trend. Now let's move on to the daily chart to see what exactly is going to happen in the Dow Jones Index in the coming week. Okay, so we are here on the daily chart. Fine. So on this daily chart, if you see this particular last candle, it's a bull candle. Okay, with small body, no problem. But it is still a bull candle, and it was formed after this red hollow candle. Okay, which and the closing of the red hollow candle was above our this resistance. So it is which is now acting as support. So because there was these two consecutive closings above our resistance, which is now acting as support, which is why the market moved up, and there this particular this bull candle was formed. Okay, now the interpretation of this particular bull candle, because it has a small body, so it is saying that market is not in favor of any more buy, means market is not looking for more buying, rather market is either confused or market is expected to come down. Okay, because a very heavy bull candle like this, okay, or like this or like this, so these kind of candles, they say that yes, market is expected to move up, but this kind of candle with a small body, and that too our below the 50% of the candle line, okay, so this is not a good sign. Okay, so this is the interpretation of this the bull candle. Okay, means anything, now anything can happen. It is not a certainty that a bull candle will be formed. A bear candle can also form. Okay, so we'll have to see like what our technical indicators are saying. So if we do the technical analysis, if you see that market is moving above the SMA of the Bollinger Band, which means market is bullish. Okay, means market is in the bull side of the Bollinger Band, it is bullish. Market is above the critical resistance, which is now acting as support, so market is bullish. Market is above the moving averages, and moving averages there is a clear fan out, which means the market is bullish. Okay, market is above the Ichimoku, market is bullish. All of these technical indicators are saying market is bullish. Now let's see other technical indicators. So the other technical indicators we have here is MACD. MACD is clearly bullish. Then we have divergence. Divergence is 65 plus. Okay, so it is also bullish, but yes, but divergence. Okay, it in this case, okay, in case of Dow Jones, okay, 67, 68 is considered critical in case of Dow Jones. So if the next candle, okay, if it will not be a bearish candle, and if the market moves up, then the divergence will increase to 67 or 68, and then market is going to hit this particular resistance, and 100%, okay, market is going to come down when it hit this particular, okay, this resistance. So when I say that it is going to hit this resistance and it will come down, so that does not mean that it will hit exactly this price. Okay, it may even cross, okay, and that may come down, because okay, I have been telling you this for last couple of months that plus minus 100 in Dow Jones is normal. So if our this resistance is 36,650, so you can say like 36,750 up to 36,750. Okay, because there will be a zone. So this particular zone, it is acceptable. So support and resistances are not just one price. Okay, they are the zones. So this is a zone. Okay. Fine. So all of the technical indicators here on this particular daily chart, all of the technical indicators, okay, they are sorry, all of the technical indicators here on the daily chart are saying that market is bullish, unlike weekly chart where the MACD was still marginally bearish. But here on the the daily chart, all of the technical indicators are saying that market is bullish. Now what may happen in Dow Jones, okay, in the coming week? So Monday, okay, on Monday market is indecisive. Okay, most likely it will be in the consolidation. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it is expected to be in the consolidation, or it may move up and it may try to hit this particular resistance and then may come down, or even before hitting the resistance it may come down, like because I've told you plus minus 100. Okay, consolidation we can expect. So Monday, okay, Tuesday, okay, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can expect some consolidation in the market, okay, which means market may try to move up, okay, and then it may come down. So if it moves up, okay, then it will come down, and if there will be any gap down opening, in that case also it may come up, but later it may take a U-turn and then it may move up. So here it is advisable buy on dips. Okay, buy on dips. So there was means this advice was not given in S&P 500, because S&P 500 is expected to come down heavily. Okay, so in S&P 500 index I told you that you should avoid buying in the coming week. Means you can buy in the next week, next to next week. Okay, but in case of Dow Jones, okay, things look quite well. So means when it comes down, okay, so you can buy on dips, but let it first come down. Let it first come down. Okay, so we have these numbers. This support and resistance is 36,650. Okay, it is 36,650. Okay, and then we have this one. This one is at 36,100. 36,100. This is the strong support. 36,650 is the resistance. Then we have another very strong support is at 35,600. 35, sorry, 35,700. And remember again, so these prices, okay, so you should always use plus minus 100 in order to get the zone. Support and resistances are always the zones. This particular confluence zone is going to provide a very strong support to the market. So when market comes down, okay, then this particular confluence zone is going to provide very strong support to the market. Okay, anyways, this was this is how Dow Jones is expected to move. Okay, and this is what is expected to happen in Dow Jones. Okay, so this is my advice here. So yes, so I have shared the details of my Discord group in the description of the video and also in the comment section. Okay, this is the Google spreadsheet, so you can take a look. It is publicly open. So there are all terms and condition, and 10%, 30%, and everything is there. Okay, so 30% is the maximum that you can gain. Okay, from the group. And also, should you wish to participate in my stock market options trading program, okay, options trading strategies, okay, and to learn more about options, what are options, how do options work, etc. So I have given the links to these programs in the description of the video, so you can take a look.